Hello gamers, this is GamerX here and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a predictions for what I think is going to happen for the banners in the 4th anniversary for Dragon Ball Legends and what I think the Zenkais are going to be like. Well, I say I, but it's not just going to be me. I have a very special guest here with me today. The god of Dragon Ball Legends himself, aside from Toshi, the Chrono Crystal Master, Majin Deboa.
Thank you. Hold the applause. I'm happy to be here.
So Majin, are you ready to talk about what we think the characters are going to be for this 4th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends?
I am, and I actually brought my own list.
Yeah, same here.
All right, perfect.
Alright, so sadly, because Legends is fantastic at keeping secrets, we already know what the main unit is of the anniversary at UI Goku.
Good job, bud.
But, you know, aside from that, we're going to guess every other character before they start releasing more teasers or teasing more stuff. So we are recording this on the 22nd. The live stream happens on the 28th, and then the anniversary should happen like either a few hours after the live stream or like 24-ish hours after the live stream. So, which by the way, me and Majin and possibly some other people, hint hint, might live stream the reaction to the live stream and the
Yes.
banner summons. So if you want to see more stuff from me and Majin and others, again, and hint, make sure to go check us out on the 28th and 29th and all that, and we'll be doing a bunch of Dragon Ball Legends related content, but let's focus on what we're here for today. So I'm gonna go first, going over my first banner pick. So I think the theme for the first banner is gonna be Universe Survival Saga. They've been pushing that tag a lot.
Oh yeah, they've definitely been pushing it.
So my first banner, going from the EXs to the main unit, is EX Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, EX Super Saiyan 2 Kale, a Sparking Tag Golden Frieza Angel and 17, a Tag Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo, and then the main LF of the banner would be a Sparking LF Tag Goku and Frieza. And you're probably wondering, but where's UI Goku? Well, I think what would be cool if they did it, obviously I don't know if they would, but it would be cool if they did it, like what they did with the 1st and 2nd anniversary where they had Vegito Blue and Super Vegito on both banners. It'd be cool if they did the first Ultra Legends Limited UI Goku and slotted him as the main prize on both banners, so it doesn't matter which one you summon on, you have a chance of pulling him. I think that would be cool.
It would be. All right, so for my first banner, I just went with the obvious, Universal Survival Saga. It's looking like it's that way. So for my first unit, I chose an EX Full Power Master Roshi. He would be very good. We need another Master Roshi. It would be cool just to have full power. For my second unit, it would be EX Blue Vegeta. Specifically a Blue Vegeta from the Tournament of Power. He doesn't need to be too strong, but he could be a nice God Key support to help, along the way, especially with Universal Survival Saga. Now, my first Sparking is actually going to be a revival unit. It's going to be Gohan and Piccolo. Specifically, what would happen if Piccolo was knocked out, and so Gohan would turn into Ultimate Gohan. So I think it'd be a really cool idea. We definitely do need a more defensive unit on the Universal Survival Saga tag, and I think that would just really cement it really well. My last Sparking before we get to the main unit is a tag character 17 and Golden Frieza. Now, my main idea for this unit would be 17 would be kind of healing, tactical support. He could have a barrier, and then Frieza would be the damage. Just probably do nullifying endurance just for existing stuff like that, gimmicky. And then obviously the last main unit, we all know what it is, Ultra LF MUI. Now I did choose his color, and I went with red, most specifically because I think red could use a little bit more support on the God Key, and also because we just need a new red unit for Universal Survival Saga. And yeah, that's my list.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we have pretty similar ideas for what we think they're going to do for the first banner. I mean, MUI is just confirmed basically at this point. A tag Golden Friesen 17 would be fantastic, and they've been pushing tag characters recently. I think an Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo of some kind, whether it's a tag or revive. You know, Majin did the revive, went down the revive route, kind of like the current
Kid,
Gohan and
yeah.
Piccolo we have, and then I went more of the tag route. Either way, I think that's definitely a unit we will see, and then obviously, yeah, UI Goku, and then the EXs can be whatever. You know, he went the Blue Vegeta and Orochi. I went the Caulifla and Kale. I think probably I'd prefer his EXs, your EXs Majin over mine, because we already have a Super Saiyan 2
Yeah.
Caulifla and a Super Saiyan 2 Kale, but I mean, either way, it's an EX, so in most cases they won't be used. It would be cool if they were, though.
It would mostly just be bench units.
Yeah, and in terms of colors, I think I didn't really pick a color for any character, but I would agree. I do think UI is most likely going to be red. Would help God Key, Universe Survival Saga. Those are the two main teams that the games have been put. Well, the game's mainly just been pushing USS, but regardless, God Key and Universe Survival Saga could both use a red unit.
Yes.
All right. On to the second banner in the first part. We have, well, I went with a movie theme for this banner. So my units are an EX Videl, an EX Pikkon. My sparking units are a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, probably, I mean, you could do Fusion Reborn. I think most people, though, would probably think of it as like the, you know, the one that fought Hirudegan that does the Dragon Fist. I think that's probably what it would be if they did do that. A tag Super Saiyan Gohan and Super Saiyan Goten from, I think it's a second Broly movie, yeah. And then the boy himself, because while he does have a lot of cards and some decent ones, he does not have an LF yet, and I do think he was anniversary worthy and would also kind of do the thing where Legends likes to do a hero and a villain as like the main units now. An LFZ Legendary Super Saiyan Broly.
Okay.
And then obviously Ultra UI would also be on this banner since, you know, I had him on both because of what I said before. But yeah, that's my second banner, basically movie theme.
So my banner is gonna be mostly mostly it just is Universal Survival Saga based. And the first character I thought I'd just add in would be EX Super Saiyan 2 Kappa. I like Kappa as a character, and I just think putting him as the EX, especially Super Saiyan 2, because that's the highlight of his part in the Universal Survival Saga, would just be a great addition. Now, my second EX is Base Kefla. We do, in fact, need a base Kefla sparking in the future. But starting off as an EX would, I think, just put the sprite already there, and they can just add more later on. Now, for my first sparking, it's going to be a time cage hit. Now, the reason I put specifically time cage hit is because if you're just going to put another hit, we already have two of those. And we just need a hit for the Universal Survival Saga. So I just went with the one where he does the really cool move against Jiren. Now, for my last sparking, I put a tag character, Toppo and Dispo. And I thought that would be a really cool combo. You know, Toppo could be more defensive, Dispo could be more attack / card draw speed based. And I thought it would be just really cool for our combo unit, just our tag unit for that, because they're both Pride Troopers. Now, for my main headlining unit, I chose to go with an Ultra Jiren. Specifically, Jiren from the beginning / middle part of the Universal Survival Saga, because he, at that point, he was the anonymous fighter. Nobody knew who he was, but you knew that he was going to be strong. So I just really liked that part of Jiren in that series. So I just thought it would be cool to put Ultra on him.
Okay. I like that idea. I think there's a lot of characters in there that we don't have. I do think, you know, it would make sense for them to do a double Ultra banner if UI is an Ultra, which fairly likely. You know, we only have 2 Jirens in the game. We had the super old green one that came with purple UI sign, and then the LF Jiren that came out. But this would just be like an ultra normal Jiren. Maybe if they really wanted to, they can make him transforming.
Yeah.
Either way, I definitely could see that happening. So you could see where me and Majin kind of took inspiration. He went full on USS. I went half USS, half movies. I don't think they've really been pushing movies too much. They've mostly been pushing like androids and whatnot, but I think movies could be an interesting pick as the second anniversary banner, or just full USS like Majin did. So yeah. So now we move on to part 2. The part 2 banner.
Hey everybody, I'm Toshi,
Toshi.
producer of Dragon Ball Legends.
What?
A lot of you know this. Dragon Ball Legends is approaching its 4th anniversary. We are getting UI Goku. However, we are also getting a new Ultra LF Gohan. I feel like the hybrid tag needs more buffs since it is a very,
Yo.
very weak tag. And I feel like it just needs more of a power boost. I feel like we need that tag to be more broken and more better for everyone in the Dragon Ball Legends community.
Yo, gamer, did you invite this man Toshi?
Nah. Why are you
Yo,
here?
Yo, Toshi, get the fuck
What?
out of here, man.
I just want to release more hybrids, man.
No, nobody likes you and your hybrids. Go ahead, gamer.
Thank you, Majin. I don't know what he was doing there. Hey, Toshi, if you can still hear me, I don't appreciate that 120,000 CC shaft, dude. Ruined my mental state. Anywho, enough about him. Let's. Sorry, guys. Whew. Part 2 banner.
It's okay.
They like to do part 2 banners for these. If you guys remember back, I don't remember what they did for first year, but I know second year they did a few. They had a Super Kaioken Goku and Super Pikkon, along with a blue Vegeta and a blue Goku from the Future Trunks arc. Last year they did just a one banner, and it was with an LF Revival Gohan, who had Bojack and Trunks on it, and then I had a bunch EXs on it of the Bojack crew. I think this year they probably will do another part 2 banner as well. And since part 2 happens around the time that Dragon Ball Super Superhero comes out, my theme is it's going to be fully Dragon Ball Super Superhero themed. So my EXs are a Pan, and then I don't know exactly, I couldn't like decide on one, but I think it could be like just a base Goku, a base Vegeta, or a base Broly. I was thinking maybe they could do a tag character, but I feel like if they did one with those two, it would probably be a Sparking. And the 2 slots for the Sparkings have already been picked up by 2 other characters that I think deserve it a little more, so maybe they would do something like that for Dragon Ball Super Superhero in the future. But that's kind of my picks for the EXs. Then for the Sparkings, I went with an Ultimate Piccolo, and then Villain, either Cell 2113 or whoever it ends up being, but I do think the side Sparkings would definitely be a Piccolo and, you know, whatever the villain is. And then the main LF of the banner, just a normal LF is what I put it as. Gohan, if he has a new form, it would probably be that. I don't know if it'd be transforming or if he started out as his new form. Who knows exactly, but I do think it would probably be Gohan as the main LF.
So for my banner, it's very similar. I went with a movie route. I didn't go full superhero movie, but I did also include 2 other movie-based characters from different movies. So as my first EX, I went with an EX Z Broly, just because I thought we could use another Z Broly, especially in the EX form, because, you know, we're probably not going to get another Z Broly for a while in Sparking. So I just thought, why not throw him as an EX, you know, get him in there. Then for my second EX, I put a base form Goku, specifically from the superhero movie, like any of the promotional arts, you know, they have Goku. Just, I figured that could be his card art, you know, just normal base form Goku. Now, for my first Sparking, little controversial pick, but I went with a Sparking Super Gogeta. Because, you know, we kind of are due for another new Super Gogeta. We've been pushing a lot of Vegetos lately, and I just thought, hey, why not push a Gogeta? Because we need more of him now. So now as my second Sparking, I put a Sparking Adult Gohan, but specifically like the one where he's in the promotional art, he has Piccolo's clothing, his kind of, you know, his white turban and everything. I thought that looks really cool for him, and I thought he'd be really cool to have in the game. Now, for my main headliner for that banner, I chose, just like you, gamer, LF Gohan if he had his new form in the movie. If he does get one, obviously. If Gohan doesn't get a new form in the movie, it'd probably just be a villain, the new villain of the movie. But for now, I'm putting it as the Gohan if he gets a new form.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I like the picks you went with. You went, like you said, a more just movie, but a little bit inspired from Dragon Ball Super Superhero, having like the main LF, and then a couple of the side characters being from the movie, and then some of the others being from other movies. I think that's cool. That could definitely work.
Yeah.
So for that Z Broly, is it just a base form Z Broly, or is it like Super Saiyan or Legendary Super Saiyan?
I was thinking more of the purple-haired Super Saiyan from the first Broly movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we... we kind of have that, I guess, in the game, but it would be cool if they did it to where it looked like it had the purple look to it and whatnot. I think that would be cool.
I always thought that was a cooler Super Saiyan form.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I completely agree with that. So, yeah, that is our predictions for the banners of the 4th year anniversary. Let me know in the comments what your predictions are. Obviously, as time goes on and Legends releases more and more teasers, some of our predictions might get debunked. Some of them might get confirmed. Who knows? We obviously won't fully know until the reveals and stuff live stream on the 28th. But, we're just wanted to have fun and predict what we think they might do for the banners. So now we're going to move on to the... As Majin said in our previous recording. No, we didn't do a previous recording. Maybe. The most controversial part of it, what units we think are going to Zenkai Awaken during the 4th year anniversary. So, obviously we don't know like how many they would pick. I think last year there was like 2, maybe 1. Legends Festival I think had 2 or 3 in it. So we don't know. I feel like this would be when we would get the most Zenkais though, definitely, and hype ones if that. So, we already know that this guy is going to be Zenkai during the anniversary. The Sparking Goku from the Android 13 movie that absorbs the Spirit Bomb, the green one, he's confirmed getting a Zenkai Awakening. I think they did a survey months upon months ago, and they for some reason decided to wait to Zenkai him during the anniversary. I don't know why, but he is confirmed as one of them, so I have him down here. But in terms of ones that I think might Zenkai, I have 2 from the movie side of things, I have 2 from the Universe Survival Saga side of things, and then I have 1 that I feel like won't Zenkai due to the current state of the game and depending on the characters they release, but I do think he is due for a Zenkai, and you guys might know who that is already, but you have to wait and see. So, my movie picks are the Sparking Full Power Bojack. I think he could use a Zenkai. He is a little broken with his cover change mechanic, but I do think he's old enough at this point to where they could Zenkai him, and they've been kind of holding back with the Zenkais anyway, so I don't think they would make him too broken, but it could make him good. And the other movie pick is the Sparking Super Saiyan Gohan that turns Super Saiyan 2. The yellow one, the one with the AoE green card, who was super annoying and broken when he came out. Again, same with Bojack, he was broken. Now he's kind of power cut to the point to where he's just okay. Could they make him busted like Bojack if they do something wrong with the Zenkai? Yeah, but I feel like they've been pretty careful with Zenkai, so I don't think they would make either of these 2 that busted. Then, the Universe Survival Saga side of things, so I picked, for my first one, Sparking Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, the green one. She is very old at this point, and I do think she could help out her teams if she got a Zenkai. Obviously, she, just like the other 2 on this list, she was a menace when she came out. But I do think she could use it. Fusions only has 1 good green unit. USS can't remember what the greens are in USS, but I don't think we have that many options. I think we did get the Angel Golden Frieza, but like I don't think there's anything outside of him. So she could be very helpful for those two teams. And then the last pick for the Universe 5 Saga, and then my first LF, which I don't think they would do 2 LFs, so there is 2 LFs here. So it would be one or the other if they decided to Zenkai one of them. I don't think they would do both. But my last themed pick is the old UI Sign Goku. He is still, okay, decent. His dodge gauge makes him very tactical and technical. He can still hit decently hard, but his stats have definitely aged out, especially his defense. He can get caught very, very easily, and when he gets caught, he gets hit hard. So I think a Zenkai to buff up his defenses and just make him better in all of the other aspects so you can run him alongside the new UI Goku would be pretty cool. And then finally, my final pick. Again, don't think they would do this, but I mean, I don't think anyone could disagree that he is the oldest LF that needs a unique equipment or a Zenkai. LF Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito, the Straight King, as people called him. The character who completely ran the game for a decent amount of months. And yeah, there's good reasons why they probably haven't Zenkai'd him or gave him a unique yet. It's because he's the basis of being completely and utterly dominant again. So
Yeah.
I do think he deserves it, and at some point he definitely should have it happen. But I think due to the state of the game, and if Ultra UI Goku is red, I don't think they would release an OP blue unit to counter him. So yeah, I don't think he will, but I do have America's. I mean, it's Vegito. So yeah, those are my Zenkai picks.
Really good pick, especially Vegito. With that's a very risky play if they do it, but hopefully they'll wait a little bit. That's my opinion. So, with my list of Zenkais, I did go with a little bit of a movies and Universal 5 Saga as well. My first movie character that I went to Zenkai is Yellow Turles. Now, he would be good. He would really help the movies team. Yellow Turles came out at a time where his kit was not good enough. He just was not good enough to run in the meta that well. And so I think Zenkai now would just be really good for him, and it would just help his teams out a lot, which is powerful opponent and movies. Now the second movie Zenkai, I was originally going to do Green Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku in here, but obviously since he's guaranteed, that's no fun to put him as a spot. So I went with Android 13, the blue one. So I think he would really help androids. He's a blue unit, and androids does not have a lot of blue units besides obviously the really good blue Zenkai 21. So I think that he would be really good, and hey, he could even buff her up, or vice versa. So for my first USS Zenkai, I went with the obvious green Zenkai Keflag, just like Gamer. So yeah, like Gamer explained already, she's really good. Blast armor, really good. Nullifies endurance on ult, and she's just an overall really strong unit. And I think that she would really help the team out. Now, as my last Zenkai for USS, once again, just a Gamer, LF UI Goku.
Hey.
Same reasoning. His attack is still really good to this day, but his defense is just really it's aged very poorly. His whole gimmick of dodging is cool, but you to use him, you really want to use him in short bursts, because the longer you have him out in the fight and the longer the fight drags on, the more he's just very easily able to be caught and just pretty much almost like four-carded, honestly. A lot of characters nowadays can just one combo him easily. So just give him better defense, obviously with the stats and everything, and I think he'll be really looking good. Now, I didn't go with an LF Zenkai besides him. Vegito would obviously be the next pick, but just like Gamer said, I don't think the game's healthy enough right now for it to release him. If they're gonna release these new God Key units, especially UI Goku, if he's quite possibly red. So I just think right now they just need to wait.
Yep, I completely agree. And for all those mentioning, I kind of had it in my head, but when we did the original recording of this, Majin pointed that out, and I didn't know if he was gonna bring it up or if I was. I just wanted to put it in here as to a good reason why I don't think he would Zenkai. But
You explained it really good.
yeah, I wanted to give props to the person who brought that into my head. But yeah, that's basically our predictions for the 4th year anniversary. Obviously, you know, we didn't go over like missions and you know whatnot, but we went over the main meat and potatoes of what the 4th anniversary is gonna hold. And as news comes out, I'll be doing streams and videos of as much of it as I can. Obviously, if I pull the new units, I'll be even more inclined to do it, but you know, we'll see. And you know, we'll see how many of our predictions were correct, and we'll see if there was any good surprises, any bad surprises. You know, maybe they'll just say, hey, we're gonna Zenkai, I don't know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Oh, yeah.
Or Goku and Vegeta from Legends Festival. Obviously, they probably won't, but I mean, it's...
You're gonna Zenkai LF Gohan.
Yeah, it's Legends, who knows? But yeah, those are prediction video. Let us know, obviously, like I said earlier, your banner predictions and your Zenkai predictions on what characters you hope for and what characters you realistically think have a chance of being new characters or Zenkai characters. Thank you so much, Majin, for joining me on this. You are the Legends guy, so I figured it's only right to have you come and do a prediction video with me, so I greatly appreciate it.
Always a pleasure to be here and to help out.
And shoutouts to my boy Deslayer, who came in and did that little bit. I thought it was pretty funny. And I'll credit both of them in the description. I'll put their Twitches and their YouTubes. Go support them, show them some love. They are amazing content creators and make amazing content. They will be doing probably some Legend streams and videos as well as I. Obviously, if not, they will be doing Dokkan stuff and just other streaming and YouTube related stuff. So definitely go support them, show them some love, check them out. Anything you would like to add, Majin?
I hope everybody just has a fantastic 4th year anniversary, and let's just hope Legends just hits it out of the park. That's all I can ask for.
Yep, I would completely agree. You know, as the community knows, and as you know, I have a little bit of a interesting history with Legends, but you know, I still want the game to do well. I still want people to enjoy the game and whatnot. You know, when Legends does good, it pushes Dokkan to do better. When Dokkan does good, it pushes Legends to do better. So it's good for these games to be doing well and to be nailing things. So just like Majin, I really hope they knock it out of the park with this. And just like Majin said as well, I hope everyone has a fantastic 4th year anniversary and pulls everything they want. I'll probably say that a few times over the course of the next few weeks or so as information comes out and as summons happen and as events happen and all that. But yeah, that was us doing our prediction video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of any future uploads. Like I said, I will have the links to Deslayer and Majin Buu's Twitches and YouTube's in the description. Go check them out. And with that, we will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Later.